Welcome to online classes. I am here in the second recording. Before starting explanation, I'll refer some sentences as a reference and continuation. He wished to visit her often in her new home, but nothing he could say would convince her to change her mind. Very well, he said to his wife when they were alone. I shall devise some tests, and we can only hope that the prince from Tibet fails them. Then we shall have a reason not to let her dear daughter marry him. The next morning, 100 mares with their baby foals were driven into the center of the city. Now I'll start the explanation in this recording. The mares were tied up around the outside of the main square, and the foals were herded into the center. The mares were fixed around the outside of the main square, and the baby horse were gathered into the center of the city. Explanation 2. The female horses were fastened around the outside of the main square, and the young horses were assembled into the center of the city. Explanation 3. The female horses were jammed up around the outside of the main square, and the baby horses associated in the center of the city. Now, from the book, here is the test, said the emperor. The prince who can match each mare with its foal will have a great chance to getting my daughter's hand. After arranging the female horses and their baby horses in different places in the center of the city, the emperor announced that there was a test and addressed to 7 princes that the prince who could match each female horse with its baby horses then would have a great possibility of getting his daughter's hand. It was the first test. Explanation 2. As per the instruction of the emperor, the female horses and their baby horses were tied up in different locations of the center of the city. The emperor declared that there was a test. The test was that the prince could match each female horse with its young horse as a pair. Then there would be a big expectation of getting his daughter's hand. It was the first test. Explanation 3. As per the order of the Emperor of China, 100 female horses and their young horses fixed up in different locations in the center of the city. Then the emperor proclaimed in the presence of the 7 princes that there was a test, and he confirmed that if the prince could match each female horse with its baby horse, then there would have a big opportunity of getting his daughter's hand. It was the first test. Now from book. Each prince tried, but the result was always the same: barking and kneeing and beating, a terrible commotion. Explanation 1. Each prince tried to make pair of female horse with its baby horse, but the decision always the same: jolting, nickering, cutting, and dreadful clamor. Explanation 2. Each prince tried to make the pair of the female horse with its young female, but there was no fruitful result, only thus something happened, there's itching, wickering and stinking, a horrible disturbances. Explanation 3. Each prince tried to make the pair of the female horse with its baby horse, but they were failed to do that. The outcome always the same: jerking, whimming and scarping, a awful agitation. That is the end of second lecture.